You have selected Microsoft David as the default voice.
Hello! Is that better? I think I got it working now. I'm so sorry. My mic all of a sudden decided to stop working on me. You can hear me now, right? No? Maybe? Well, no one's answering me, so maybe not. Well, I guess let's just get started into it. Alright, yes. Sweet. Good. I didn't see the first yes. I just saw the other one. I guess it's also being laggy today. Maybe. So we have some new stuff. Yes, I do have Balloon Tower Defense 6. So the update adds bug fixes, it adds other stuff. But there's one event that I'm after. And that's the Hangout event. And you basically can pick a character from the selection they give you, which was kind of a little disappointing, but there are a few characters. I'm actually curious to learn about all the characters, but let's learn about... Oh, it costs 2 story keys? You need to give us more story keys, because you need them for a lot of things. Alright, let's go hang out with Barbara. Where is she? I mean, here she is. Alright, she wants us to go over here. Oh, wait, I should, do that really fast. Ping everyone on Discord. That way everyone knows I'm live. The shop has 6 new...
Hey, look over there!
Who's that?
She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out. What? You mean you used to act like that too? So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Imagination.
Is it that hard to get your head around, Paimon?
Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so? So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Tragically, yes.
Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an imaginary friend too? No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Fenty?
Ugh,
Where's Barbara?
Bard, what are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Skid, are you okay? You keep saying yes.
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
I know, right? Apparently, though, it's called a Nernama detector.
You just keep saying yes.
Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
So that means you're yes man, right? Skid.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Whoa, we can take a look at imaginary friends?
Do you see him? Do you see him?
This is so weird. An imaginary friend? Seeing scope? Everyone needs one of these so they can be with their imaginary friends.
Huh, so it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size. Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
Okay, Snoopy Paimon.
Flora from the flower shop always She seems kinda floaty-headed, you know?
Wait, that wasn't Venti's thing!
She has an imagine.
That wasn't Barbara's thing! That was Venti's thing! No wonder I was like, wait, what's going on? That was because I opened up, whatchamacallit. That would be in quests. The character quest, story quests. That's because I opened up Venti's quest. I forgot I opened it. Let's claim that key, so. Now, let's go do Barbara's quest. Oh, golden chicken. We need to learn this golden chicken recipe for Mordax's sake. We got gadgets. Fragrant mashed potatoes. And golden chicken burger. We'll have to take a look at how to cook those soon.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Alright, Barbara talking to Victoria, looking for Barbara. Makes logic.
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay. Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return.
She's yet to return?
Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of you?
I'll go search
Well,
for
I
her.
guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the Knights. All right, I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick some herbs. You could start by looking for her there.
Wolvendom. Okay. So, she went to a forest. Look, I'm right here. Can we warp there? I don't feel like walking. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Alright, let's wait for our stamina so we can climb up. We have loads of stamina. There's the beacon. Oh, hello. Okay, they want a tornado, I'll give them a tornado. Fire NATO. And big damage!
Power that ended life.
Easy peasy. Oh hey look, campfire. Let's check out how to cook that golden chicken burger. That's actually really simple. And looks pretty tasty. What about those mushroom thingies? Is it? No. It's not tofu. Oh well, let's cook some. It's a Mr. Beast burger. Well, it's not really a burger. Burgers are beef, actually. Oh, it wants me to get the treasure. Fine. Wait. I can't... Yeah, I can't climb up it for some reason. So, we'll go from a distance. Alright. Onward we go. Barbara. She's somewhere around here. Barbara's looking for Barbara. That's not a Barbara, that's a monster. She's not in there. Oh, found her. Does this make you guys happy? Double Barbaras?
How strange. I can't seem to find any. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
You've been gone for some time. We decided to come looking for you.
Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolfhook berries, that's all. But the strange thing is, there should be lots of wolfhooks here, and I can't seem to find any.
This is a wolfhook berry right here, Barbara. Are you blind? Right where my cursor is. That's a wolfhook berry.
Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
Miss Barbara? Aw. She's not here either.
Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us.
What kind of trouble are you in, Barbara? Why are they looking for you?
Because... well, just because.
Just because.
Alright then, let's head this way.
Let's go deeper in the forest. Yeah, totally. Don't go towards the people. Go completely away from the people. Actually, I'm literally gonna go look. I think Barbara's gone senile, guys. There's nobody here. And I want this yummy, yummy ore. Because this ore is very good for you. Great swords are great at taking care of these things. Look at all these wolf hooks I have. Let's see, do I have any red wolfhook berries? There's literally no such thing as a red wolfhook berry. Let's be honest. They're purple. Either that, or she's just colorblind, which is a possibility, can't root it out. So we went from one tree to another tree. Perfect plan.
Shh. Keep your voice down. We mustn't let that person find us here.
Who's this person?
Oh, this should be a good spot. Let's wait here for a while. Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but
She's embarrassed to say it.
in Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging me to perform across Tivat. Now, more and more people are showing up to hear me perform.
That's a good thing.
I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. But now, people always stop me on the street when I go shopping or when I go out for personal matters.
Yeah, I could see that being a hassle.
I know that all they want is to get my autograph or to ask me how I'm doing, which isn't a bad thing. And I'm very thankful for all my fans, but oh, there are simply too many of them.
She's overwhelmed. Come here.
I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not let them down. But sometimes I feel that I just don't have the strength to do so.
You got it, Barbara.
Even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. I'm constantly in a state of tension no matter where I go. The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks for making Tunner's cough medicine, but also to have some quiet time alone.
Quiet time alone.
Do you understand that feeling? To sit peacefully and not think about anything? Just by yourself? It's simply the feeling of relaxation.
Yeah, pretty much how a famous YouTuber feels when they go somewhere. Hi, can I have your autograph? She must be a famous YouTuber.
It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before I knew it, I was out here all day and forgot to return to the city. Oh yes, there are plenty of the normal variety, but I'm looking for red wolf hooks. No matter how hard I look, I can't seem to find any. I clearly remember that they always grow here.
I believe if they do, they're not in this part.
I guess that's all we can do for now. Although it certainly isn't nice to treat someone that way. But today, I simply wish to keep to myself.
No, there's a simple...
What? Huh? What do you mean?
The good place for two people to spend time together.
I'm sorry. I think we should go. Yes, it's time to go.
Rip. Oh boy. We need to redo this, okay? That was a hardcore mess up. I will give it that. That did sound stalkerish.
Let's dance.
Let's give some main character some health, because he needs it.
I sure hope Sister Barb.
Alright, we're not gonna listen to this because we already did.
Not to mention-
We're just
Alright.
re-triggering the
You could start
event.
by-
Wait, can't I? No, I can't teleport there. Oh, now it's all rainy. A sad and rainy day. Perfect for meeting someone. Okay, there's bad guys over there. Let's avoid them. Because I'm cool like that. Sorry, I want to check all this stuff. This is probably just a login reward. Yep. I want to find these red wolf hooks. Or see if she's colorblind, you know?
How strange. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? But the
Miss Barbara? Aw, she's not here either.
Oh, somehow because all right then.
Lead the way. She wants me to lead the way, but she just goes. Let's get all the fruit. Yes, she's being stalked by a Healy troll.
Shh. Keep your voice down. Oh, this should be a good spot. Let's wait here for a while. Well, in Monst, I
You
know
know
that
this
and
part.
but even when I'm the reason do you understand? It's been far. Oh yes, there are plenty of the normal variety, but I'm looking for red wolf hooks.
Just got this game.
No matter how hard I
Mobile
look, I
or
can't seem to
PC?
find any. I guess that's all we can do for now. Although it certainly isn't nice to treat someone that way. But today, I simply wish to keep to myself.
Mobile. I can't handle the mobile controls.
Well, my father has always worked at the church, and the church has always looked after me. I guess it was only natural for me to join the church when I grew up. And besides, my sister works in the Knights of Favonius.
Who's your sister?
Oh, I can't even begin to compare with her. Not only is she adept with a blade, she's also capable of shouldering all the Knights of Favonius' matters on her own. I guess that's just who she is. I've never been able to come close to competing. Aside from singing and performing, I don't really have any abilities worth mentioning. Besides, my singing alone could never truly heal the wounds of others.
Oh, sorry.
I suppose that's another reason why I decided to join the church. To learn how to truly heal others. Though I may not be particularly skilled in battle, being able to heal the wounds of others is good in its own right. At least, that's what I think.
Yes, thank you for the bless you. Sorry I had to sneeze. That was probably kind of loud, but...
Of course. You are the honorary knight after all. Feel free to find me for healing anytime.
I mean, I don't need to find you, but okay.
All right then. That person should be long gone by now. I still need to find some of those wolf hooks. I can't seem to find any of the red variety anywhere. Oh, your help would be much appreciated. Let's search the nearby area. I'm sure we'll find some in no time. Strange. I'm almost certain I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before.
Alrighty. Oh, looky here! Red wolf hooks!
Oh, these must be the red wolf hook berries that Barbara is looking for. Let's gather some and bring them back to her.
No wonder she can't find them very well. They're pretty well hidden. Yeah, you literally have to look in the bushes. Oh, it's this guy. This guy's in for a beating. Oh, don't lag. Please don't lag. Why'd you lag? I want to beat this guy up. Alright, this guy's dead. He's dead. This is my death combo, okay? Are you in the bushes? Oh, in the trees. Barbara, you literally aren't looking in the right places. And I love how I'm the only one who's literally going out of my way to get them. She's still standing there.
Were you able to find some red wolf hook berries? Let me have a look. Yep, that should be enough. But it's still strange. I know for sure that I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before. I wonder if someone had already gathered them all. Well, never mind. Thankfully, the berries you gathered should be just enough.
Let's go! Alright. We're leaving it. Oh, okay, so it's not back in Mondstadt. We go down the road a tad. Something's gonna happen as soon as we get over here. Something's gonna attack her. I can tell you this much. Yep, look at those monsters.
Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to be alone for a while, but there's not much sunlight. If you stay in there for too long, you can't help but start feeling a little gloomy.
You don't look gloomy, and you were in there quite a while.
A little sunlight always helps keep your spirits up. Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to Dawn Winery and check on Tunner's condition. I've told him before that he should take it easy and rest for a while, but he never seems to listen. He even told me not to let Guy know anything about it. I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which medicine I'll need to make. Would it be possible to, well, you know, ask for your help again? If you could go back and report to Sister Victoria while I check on Tunner, oh, that would be a big help. She's most certainly worried about me after being away so long. And besides, there's a lot of matters I still need to take care of back at the cathedral. It would be better if I let her know the situation. Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
This is actually a really long hangout event. I'll say that much.
Oh, you're back again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara, she's yet to return. Oh, I see. Thank Barbados that she's all right. But it sounds like she won't be back anytime soon. Perhaps I'll have to pass her responsibilities in the cathedral to someone else.
We'll help.
Oh, well, that's most kind of you. I certainly wouldn't want to trouble you. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, you could help tidy up around the cathedral a bit.
Alright.
People tend to bring dust in as they come into the cathedral, so the floor is often quite dirty. Cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. So the moment she's gone, everything starts getting dirty. Yes, that's right. She always said that she could handle it herself and that there's no need to ask anyone else to help her. But she does often appear quite exhausted after she's finished with the cleaning. To be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to help, or rather that Barbara is willing to let you help. However, this would help to lighten her burden. Anyway, I'll let you handle the cleaning for now, Honorary Knight.
So here's how we clean. Or we can literally just use Barbara to do her own chore.
Go, Barbara, go! Well, that should just about do it for the cleaning. Could Barbara really do this all herself? I'm starting to think that she works much harder than we imagined.
It's pretty
Sister
simple.
Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much.
When did you get back?
I just returned a short while ago. I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me today, both here in the cathedral and back in Wolvendom. You must be thirsty after so much work, no? How about I treat you to a drink?
A drink?
Oh, I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a special drink recently. Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea. She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating Angel's share in drink sales. Word is that the drink's pretty good, but there's always a line to get it. We'll probably have to wait if we want some. If you'd rather not stand in line, I could make you a glass of my very own chili brew. Which would you like to drink?
I'd like to try yours.
Coming right up. But I should warn you, the flavor is quite unique. I'm not sure how you'll handle it.
That's quite unique. It actually sounds kind of spicy.
Alright, let me think. To make this drink, we'll need some fresh Jueyun chilies and sweet flowers. The key to a good batch of chili brew is not the quantity of ingredients, but the quality of ingredients. I know where to gather fresh Jueyun chilies, but sweet flowers might be a bit tricky. Though they're easy to find, high-quality sweet flowers are few and far between. Oh, why don't we split up to search for ingredients? Once we've found the ingredients we need, we can meet up just south of the Whispering Woods. All right. I'll head to the Whispering Woods to gather sweet flowers while you go search for Jueyun chilies around Stone Gate. Oh, And, by the way, even though I've already requested a half-day's leave from Sister Victoria, she always insists that I still give her my itinerary for any trips I take. While I head over to the Whispering Woods, could you please check in with Sister Victoria and let her know where I will be?
Alright, Barbara, we can do that for you again.
Yes, my child? Oh? Sister Barbara wishes to go to the Whispering Woods to pick herbs. I see. In fact, Sister Barbara just requested a half-day's leave to go meet a friend. Now she suddenly intends to go herb picking? I'm sure Sister Barbara has her reasons. Will you be accompanying her?
Yes, I will be accompanying her.
I trust she will be in good hands then. Please take good care of Sister Barbara, Honorary Knight.
Why does Barbara always have to report her plans?
Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt for several reasons. Although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention, there are too many of them, and Sister Barbara can't handle it all. If they appear while she is working here at the church, we can come and intervene. But if she's approached by fans during her time off, then she can only fend for herself. And not to mention, she's too kind. She'll always try to fulfill the requests of the citizens of Mondstadt, even when it takes a heavy toll and leaves her more exhausted than actual working hours. So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue her from the crowds.
Ah, that makes sense.
My hope is that Sister Barbara stops pushing herself so hard.
I mean, I already have these, but okay. Let's go back to the Stone Gate, because she needs a certain quality. I have quantity, not quality. Yes, and you also are getting more points than everyone else right now. Because I actually raised the point system up today. So, people who are here today are getting more points than what they would normally get. Are we close? Yeah, we'll be able to make this. This treasure's a trap. I can tell you that much. Told ya.
Windblade!
Over there! Dragon chilies! Quick, let's go and pick some!
Well, first things first, I'm more interested in the treasure.
These are fresh, all right. Paimon can feel the spiciness just by holding them.
Small step for hilly trolls. We might do that really fast, because it should be easy, simple, wipe them out.
Let's go to the Whispering Woods and find Barbara.
Yep, we're doing that, Paimon. But first, We're gonna beat down these Healy trolls.
Windblade, disappear.
Because it should be very simple. The only tough guy is this guy here. But he's gonna charge at me, and I'm gonna counter him. Oh, here's where Barbara's gonna come in handy. Because none of my other characters can hit that guy. Alright, you guys want a tornado? Have fun.
Windblade.
That was actually pretty fast. Wasn't lying. Alright, let's skybomb Barbara. Alright, when will this event trigger?
This seems like the right place, but Barbara
Did you see
isn't
that?
here.
Did you see the little wing right here?
Well, let's wait here a while. She'll probably be back soon.
Traveler and Paimon begin to wait.
It's been ages. Where in Teyvat did she go? She said she wanted to go to the Whispering Woods and pick sweet flowers. Let's head over there.
I see a sweet flower right there. Why didn't she pick that one? Uh-oh.
Windblade.
Off with the cliff. Bye. Have fun.
She's not here either. Where the heck is she already? Let's look further up ahead.
I mean, those carrots were in a weird shape. And look what they did. They spawned these water slime. Ooh, free treasure. Don't mind if I do. This is why gathering stuff is good in this game. I found her.
Wait, that's Barbara. Why is she hiding? Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, why is she hiding? Barbara.
How did you two... Oh, quickly, this way. Try not to make a sound. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ran into something unexpected. Oh, there's no heading back now. Long story short, I was picking sweet flowers and suddenly a group of treasure hoarders appeared.
Oh, treasure hoarders.
they'd seized a merchant of some kind and were pushing her around. It sounded like they were demanding money from her. I took cover right away, but I've been trailing them ever since. I guess they were too caught up with the merchant to notice me.
That's good.
I followed them this far, but it seemed like they knew somebody was following them, so I didn't go any further. Don't worry about me. They're only treasure hoarders after all. Anyway, I've got a vision. It's enough to protect myself. As for the person they seized, they might be in danger. That's why I was secretly trailing them. I had the same idea, but reporting this to the Knights would take too long. What if the treasure hoarders have done something terrible by then? I was trying to think of some way of rescuing the merchant when you showed up. So, Honorary Knight, maybe you could, Yay! I'll leave it to you, Honorary Knight. I'll handle the aftercare.
We'll take care of it. Alright, you punks. Come get what's coming to you.
Enter our territory.
Release your hostage immediately.
So you want to play the hero?
Oh no, I'm not playing the hero. I am the hero.
Let's see if this idiot wizard dares make a move.
Oh no, they're going after Barbara. We've gotta...
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
Boss!
What are you scared of? She's just a girl. So what if
She's
got
just a
vision?
girl,
They're
so
more
what?
advanced. Quit stalling and get her.
This is pathetic talk. Look at these pathetic weaklings.
Windblade. With the wind.
Fire tornado.
Suffocate.
Windblade.
You see how OP I am with this character? You guys go.
Wind.
Have a nice fire tornado. I hope you have fun with it. Man, we absolutely wrecked them. Look at my health. We're literally still full health.
Thank you. I can't express my gratitude. I'm a merchant from Liyue. I was on my way to Mondstadt. I had no idea there were treasure hoarders on the road. They seized me and brought me here. If it weren't for you, gods know what would have happened to me. Oh, please allow me to repay your kindness. The treasure hoarders already made off with most of my things, but let me see here. So there are still a few bottles of chili brew, a few sweet flowers, and here's some more.
No, we don't need a reward. Rescuing those in need is only natural.
Hey, Barbara, you don't speak up. I want that reward.
Besides, I'm the deaconess of the Church of Favonius, and this is the Knights of Favonius Honorary Knight. As a visitor from Liyue, we have a duty to guard your safety.
No, I want the reward, Barbara.
I won't hear of it. You rescued me. It's only right that your kindness is repaid.
Yes, take the reward.
I'm afraid I have nothing of great value to offer, but please choose what you like.
Okay. I just don't know what to choose.
I'll choose.
Liyue chili brew might be delicious, but with those sweet flowers, I'd have enough ingredients to make my own.
Okay, I know what we're taking.
I know. You have way more adventuring experience than me. You'll be better at this. You choose. What do you think is the most fitting reward?
Yes, adventurers are savvy when it comes to rewards. What'll it be? Liyue's famous chili brew, sweet flowers, or Mora?
Sweet flowers. We're taking the sweet flowers.
Really? Sweet flowers in a chili brew? I guess it's all chili brew at the end of the day, but the Mondstadt version sure sounds interesting. Sweet flowers it is. These are an excellent batch. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
These sweet flowers look fantastic. And now we finally got all the ingredients we need for the chili brew. Let's get back to Mondstadt. When we're inside the city, why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild? When the chili brew is ready, I'll bring it straight over.
Alright. We're literally going everywhere. Is this one event gonna take us forever? I know these quests are kind of long and all, but... Out of the sky, onto the cat.
Sorry for the delay. The chili brew's ready. Why don't we drink these here? Here. This one is for you. Let me know what you think.
This is pretty good.
Really? Is the flavor okay for you? I was worried you might not like it.
You have an interesting taste in drinks. Or, so, what got you into chili brew?
Well, I like chili brew because... oh, actually, it's a little embarrassing.
It's embarrassing?
At first, I drank chili brew just to keep me awake. When I first began singing practice, I had to get up early every day. After practice, I would go to work at the church to take care of official matters. But because I was getting up so early, my singing wasn't getting any better. Sometimes I'd be half asleep singing the wrong lyrics. It was a disaster.
So basically, this chili brew is a caffeinated drink.
I went to people for advice on how to stay awake. They had all kinds of methods. Running, chewing mint. One adventurer even told me that they'd fight slimes to stave off sleep. None of those ideas worked for me. They were too time-consuming. By the time I started to feel awake, there was hardly any time left for practice. That was until I started chewing Julian chilies. That's what Sarah said. She told me not to chew them, but to use the Julian chilies to make some kind of drink, something milder in flavor. Using sweet flowers to temper the flavor was also her idea.
Oh, okay.
That's when I started using this new and improved chili brew method. After a while, I actually started to enjoy the flavor. Whenever I drank it, the spiciness would always push me to work harder. I don't know what to say.
It sounds like this chili brew is your determination.
My determination is nothing compared to yours. I heard Amber say that you're traveling far and wide looking for your sibling. Is that true?
No, we're traveling far and wide to look for Pokemon.
Oh, the things you faced, and those yet to come, are more difficult than a few bad songs. Even if I can't assist you in other ways, when it comes to healing, you can count on me. No matter the wound, I will help you recover.
Alright.
Oh, have I said too much? Sorry, I'm not used to taking a break. I keep boring you to death. It's not often I get so much freedom. Let's just take our time and drink our drinks. Tomorrow, it's back to chasing our dreams with hard work. I hope our dreams can come true in the end.
So do I. Of course, we got a photo. Hey, you weren't here earlier. Well,
Wind blade.
He just ninja vanished. Oh no. That's trouble. That's so much trouble. Alright, so we did have this, but there's... a child's secret. We want floating palace. Yes, I do play Genshin. I've actually played it on the channel before, QB. And yes, hello. I'm pretty far into the game. As you can see, my main character is level 70. Level 60. Level 50. I don't like getting the water level up stuff, because it's actually kind of hard. I just hate the water boss. This is a little spirit. Oh, hello guys. You want some trouble? Here, let's clump you up. Just murderize everyone. Well, my adventure rank is 37, and my world is actually level 4. Oh, we got something. There's still something in achievements? Oh, down here. Oh, the unusual hilly troll. We defeated that. And I should... Yeah, I have 8 wishes. We have enough Primo Gems to go buy 2 more wishes and we can do a 10 pull. So let's go do that really fast. We want 2 of these. Then the rest of these will go towards these. And let's pull this 10 wish. Oh boy. There is something. Sword. That's the 4-star. I'm not too happy about that. I feel like characters need to be a bit easier to get. Because to truly level up your characters, you have to unlock them multiple times to get their constellation things. Which help boost them tremendously. Which is why I mainly stick with my main character, because he has all these that he gets for free. Yeah, it's too grindy for summons. That's what it feels like. But in general, actually, this game's grindy. Collecting materials to upgrade everyone. Alright. So, I was originally trying to get this thing, but it activates this cutscene. Yeah, the question is, how do we get up there?
guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
You're only realizing that now?
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
I mean, if I had Venti, I could just use Revali's Gale and fly up, but that's not the case here. I already see. We use the Wind Gale to...
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
It looks like some sort of trap.
No way! Just trust Paimon's instincts.
That's basically what it is, though. He creates an airstream that gets you up. It's basically Revali's Gale. It's true.
Windblade!
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there.
Where?
Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Oh no.
Paimon has a new idea.
I know exactly what that idea is. And I don't think this is gonna end well for our main character here.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
That's exactly what I thought she was gonna say. Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Alright, since we're going down there anyways... Wait, where's that ballista? I don't see it. I'm gonna go for what I want. Oh, there it is. That's not gonna help us find a way up. I'm just saying. Oh, that's also the ballista that we fixed. Where's that way in again? I'm lost. Well, treasure's always good. Just get the treasure. Oh, here's another one. I wasn't going for it, but okay. I just wanted this one. But it looks like... Okay, I just saved myself. Let's just go back here and fly over it. It's probably for the best. So how have you been doing, QB? I don't want to cook. I want the divining scroll because I need that to level up. No problem. Happy to ask. Doing pretty good. Just hanging in there. Whoa. Alright. So now we have the height on this thing. Now we have it. We need a lot of this innocuous jades. I think once we have enough, we're actually able to level up a character. Press C for character. It's you, right? Oh, we actually have enough now, but we need the boss drops. Okay. The water boss is so hard. Maybe we can go check it up. Maybe I'm ready for it finally. Alright, let's go to the ballista where we needed to go. No, I have a lot of that. Look at those troublemakers. I don't really see how this ballista with the scope's supposed to help us find a way in.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this?
We weren't really invited.
No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here to arrest us.
I'm quite sure that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Knock them down? Okay, Paimon. This is on you, not me.
Disappear!
Goodbye. Have fun. You having fun down there? I can't believe they actually survived that fall. They're definitely not normal humans. That definitely would have killed one of my characters. More incoming. Jeez, now I gotta get back up. Alright, we're finally back up. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me now. There we go. Take the target alive. Then why are you trying to kill me? Alright, stab me.
Eyes on me!
No, don't fall down.
Tactical retreat.
Back at ya!
Tactical retreat. Is that what you're gonna call it?
Who goes there? Attack!
Attack?
Windblade! Disappear!
Have fun down there. This should finish him.
Bested.
Even more. Darn, now we have to go back up. This is a hassle. I guess I shouldn't knock him down anymore. Okay, yeah. Let's not knock him down anymore. For the better of
Who
us.
goes there? Take the target alive.
Alive, huh? There's no way you're taking me alive. Only dead. We don't take prisoners here.
Attack! Lithic Triad! Take the target alive!
Windblade!
Beaten.
Alright, this should finish those guys up.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing.
The Yukith?
I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking's not that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect,
You're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
I actually think there's someone undercover here. Not to forget Child.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
You're welcome. I tend to be a good listener.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But...
No buts, Paimon.
Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to...
Alright,
So eager.
You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Oh, well, she explains it.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted your focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
That sounds nasty.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
The gods are crying. That's what you want to give them? Do you have a recipe?
Nope. But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
How do we make it with some boom shakalaka?
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Your riches. It's not ours, it's yours. You're thinking about the riches. Alright, let's go out. We need to find these riches Paimon wants. Alright, let's heal Klee up a tad. I also want to change my characters around a tad. I want to try someone new. Oh, there's someone trying to attack me, so of course I can't change it. Boom. That guy's still... yeah, still over there.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Okay, I guess so.
Pew! Boing, boing, boom!
Doesn't look very crystal clear to me, but okay. Whatever you think, Paimon. What do you want? Oh, these annoying little things. Luckily, they're pretty easy to deal with. Can I... Oh no, because that little... Do you want to come out, please? No? Okay, be weird. That's very weird indeed. We'll just keep our party. Oh, as much as I wanted to change it around a tad, doesn't look like we'll be able to.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? No! That was definitely someone in trouble. It came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
They're not even treasure hoarders. They're like kidnappers and stuff. I guess they do anything to get their treasure. Alright. Looks like we're actually able to change up.
Let's make haste.
This is the lady we are actually trying to go and see. She's actually a pretty decent character.
You're open. That was below par.
Power the Python! Back off!
She's not really a damage dealer, but she can make shields.
You're open. Have a taste of this. You're open.
Take this!
Which is pretty cool. It's called Crystallize.
Direct the assault.
Alright, you guys have fun down there. What are with these sweet flowers? Just these random sweet flowers? I guess these are actually what we're after. Oh, we need the key. Where are you, sir? Where did you go? Here you are. Alright, here you go.
The hunter.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Wow.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you.
No, there's no need this
I'm
time.
Mundan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill's good enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Ming Xing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Alright.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Made by yours truly. I was actually kind of hoping
I'll protect us.
some people would come and use the new sound effects that I made, but doesn't look like anyone wants to use them. I don't think a lot of people actually find this game interesting anymore. In that case, I'll just have to play it on my own time.
Go, Barbara, go! Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack.
Why? Why do you want to?
It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great!
I'm not sold
Now
on the
that we've
gift
put all that
package.
we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Alright. I don't know about this box at all. Alright, which direction? Alright, so we need to go up. It's exactly as what I saw. So let's find our way. Actually, the best way would be to go right there. And then just simply fly down to where he is.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
It's a trap.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyen Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Okay. This Tituan does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
I don't think it would be.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Alright. This is my favorite thing to do. When we interact with the character, you just literally be them right next to themselves.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Rings a bell.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
I had the Extuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there. You, no doubt, saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
Yes, that's a good question.
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
It's him, isn't it?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
This way. Okay.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Wreck it.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Everything's so sparkly.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Natural.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that.
Yep.
If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Keqing... You'd pick Keqing? Nah, I had a feeling.
No.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed, it seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Oh my gosh, Paimon! Seriously? Paimon, seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please.
and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
A paper smell. I mean, I want this chair. Paimon wants that? A piece of paper? This vase or this chair? We're stealing all the shinies, okay? Anything that glistens, we can actually steal.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
No, it doesn't.
This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to.
So do I.
Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Indeed.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
This place is real nice. And I'm gonna swap back to main party so I have all the damage dishing I need.
Klee can help.
They want us to do something. That much is for sure. And if this little sheet of paper is right, then there's bound to be lots of Fatui everywhere. Like, I've been here.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
I don't see anyone mad. I don't know about you, Paimon, but no one seems mad.
Have a load of this. Get careless.
Get down. There you go. Oh, come on. You really gonna make me fight? Yep, now the other one. Exactly what I was worried about. Alright, we need to take out all his fire or ice stuff by melting it.
To ashes!
Alright, we got this. Really, nothing from that?
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
Maybe they're trying to
I
reproduce.
haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
Yeah.
But how did a relic of your death die end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
That's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially since he's a child.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Late? You're not late. Alright, let's get out of here. Sorry if I'm not talking so much during the cutscenes. It's because I'm listening to what they're saying, and that way you guys can hear what they're saying too. Makes sense. Oh, that ruin guard wanted some trouble. Oh, is that Child? No, that's not Child.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
Ka-ching? Ka-chinga? Money?
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
She's highly intelligent.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises
All
there.
Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they're trying to reproduce the sigil of permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
And look out for Childs.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingce Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So you need me to sing? So you need me to pick them?
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
Why do we need to sing to flowers?
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro. Just step back and listen.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
Cause Paimon is not very smart.
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Singing a song. La di da da. Just kidding. That's not my real singing voice. They're right there. How are we gonna do singing to this?
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Oh, I hate these ice things. They're so annoying. Take that.
Jumpy Dumpty Toe! Pew!
Oh, they're legit freezing me. I can't. Oh boy. Okay, this should deal with them. Meanwhile, oh, I was gonna.
Glaze lilies? Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
I actually don't remember. I guessed your name. Ganyu?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's God of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Yeah, let's go back. Now, can we revive her? Thank you.
Ready, steady, go!
Thank you. Let's go here. This one's closer. Actually, no. We need to have this healing on her. We got this.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Uh-oh.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Yeah.
We should ask around a little. Just to be...
What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Jueyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
that's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
I think we might go the in-between if we can choose.
By the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it! If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now?
He's just gonna come out of the blue, just watch.
Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go? Question mark? The Golden House. Alright. Let's heal up main character again. And let's keep running. Just slowly heal them up. It would be faster to use it on some enemies, but since we're traveling, this is the easier way. Because it's not a guarantee to find enemies. Alright, let's wait for some stamina. Waiting for stamina.
Let's dance.
Oh, party level. The political storm that has been slowly brewing in Liyue Harbor. It's time to peer beyond the glittering gold and see what lurks in the shadows. Well, here we go. Let's go see what's lurking in the shadows.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Yeah, you'd be dead if it weren't for me, Paimon.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
Yeah, we better, because if there's guards knocked out, that means that just spells trouble. Alright, come on out, child. No doubt. This is a big old battlefield.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
There's everything I can do to stop you. I have the power.
The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Alright.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I could never defeat you. You're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disobey.
Alright, child. Big bad boss time.
Already?
Alright, let's heal all the battle wounds. Oh, we have a target marked on us. Ooh, that damaged Klee a lot.
You've made some progress. Passable effort.
Alright, we got this. last time.
Wide open. Clear shot.
Giant whale. Why are you sending Pokemon out at me? This isn't Pokemon.
Try this.
Alright, we got Child in a corner.
Not bad, not bad. Fourth time. Fine opportunity. Disappear! So quick to flee.
So quick to flee.
Fourth time. Cowering already?
Come on, shoot at me some more. That way I can counter you.
Poor timing. How unbecoming. Poor timing. Celestial Voyager. Not bad. Not bad.
Alright, let's finish him off.
Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is
Oh,
about to
now
get
he's
tough.
going all out.
Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Wait, wrong character.
No use hiding back there.
Take that. You get your damage right
Some
back.
skills.
Jumpy, jumpy, jump! Come on, we can do it!
I'll crush you. Wind blade. Disappear.
Run.
Break.
No use hiding back there.
Let the show begin.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Let's open the bag. We need to do some food chowing. Give the pizza to the main character. Let's give some hash browns to Cleet and Barbara.
All you do is run.
Okay, she might be the most useful.
You haven't won. Power that ended hype.
We got this. He's only a child, right?
Wind blade.
Got him.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Rocks. Someone's interrupting.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected!
Well.
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
Well. Quick, eat the emergency food Paimon! Is this turning into a Ganon boss fight?
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Ducky, ducky, go!
Woo, jeez.
With the wind!
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
Come on, Barbara. Heal us up as much as we can.
La la la. Pew! La la la. Da da da.
Die here.
I know you can get him as a playable character, but does this seem OP or? Alright, let's revive him. We want to use our food to our advantage. Trust me.
Back off!
Die here.
La la la. Boing, boing, boing.
countered that just perfect. I will say, I'm loving that cape.
Die.
Come on, we can do it.
Yes, we can. Bob the Builder. We can do it slowly but surely. This is a powerhouse.
Windblade.
Oh no, don't have the counter in time. Ready, set. Nope. Ready, set, counter, now!
Die here.
That only did 3,000 damage. Or 300 damage?
To ashes.
Alright, we got him.
With the wind.
Look, Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Yes, it's not, Paimon.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
You must tell me your backup plan, child.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
You're one to talk, child.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
I don't know.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
What are you doing? Child? What are you doing? This turned into a movie. Let's watch.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Uh-oh. It's the bad guys.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
Yeah, no kidding.
Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Well,
yep.
Here we go! Something tells me this is not enough.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Alright, let's do this.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
Okay, we need to kill this guy at the back. He is a healer.
I see harm will break you. You can't run. Well, Killjoy, we've only just begun. You can't run. Well,
Hey, you!
Windblade!
No! Naughty!
Windblade!
Man, this just turned into a really long fight. The stream's gonna be longer than I expected, guys. I'm sorry.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh.
The
Indeed.
Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Yeah, I will personally make sure they pay. Especially after what they did to Venti.
Disappear!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Children? Madam Ping?
It's hard. Here, take this.
Take what?
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow, it's Madam Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Also, we just got a power boost! Main character just became OP, guys.
Come on, we can do it!
Man, if the Fatui fights were this easy... I wish it were this easy.
Not breaking a sweat. My duty.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness.
Oh what? Oh man, now we get speed! Look at them legs! We turned into Sonic! Help us! We officially turned into Sonic, guys. What are we doing, though?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
We are strong today. I feel OP right now. But these aren't all bosses, so it makes sense. Disappear and oh, even the tornado murders things.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Ooh.
Disappear!
My work.
Whoa, we're very powerful. I feel very powerful. But do these Patuis, like, not have a limit on how many people can come?
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Uh-oh. It's using Hyper Beam.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
So we're literally killing the Jade Palace after our first visit. What?
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there's discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means.
The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You were quite reasonable in the end.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing?
Alright, guys. We've been going long enough. If you guys want to see another one, smash that like button, and I'll do another Genshin Impact stream. Thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!